Field for Fitness Education Day. There's a whole program for the kids before the game about nutrition and fitness, and they learned a lot and now get to enjoy the baseball game. And there's been plenty to watch already. A 2-2 game as we play the second. Fernando Tatis will lead off the home second. Tatis starting again at first base. Took an 0 for last night, but he has really been swinging the bat well.
Well, he can hit. I think he's a better hitter now than he's ever been in his career. And, you know, he was the lost man in that Met ball club in April. And, boy, when Delgado went down initially with the hip, he went in there and got some playing time, boy, and he just got it in gear.
And it would appear that there is a lot more playing time forthcoming as he hits one to right field. Diaz moving over. And he tracks this one for the first out, because it is seeming more and more as though not only that Delgado is going to wind up on the disabled list, but that this is a fairly serious problem that the Mets are going to have to deal with all year. In fact, Jerry Manuel said today, while acknowledging that, you know, he's no medical expert, that he was not optimistic about Delgado being able to avoid having this bother him all year.
Well, when they start talking about who's going to play first, and they mentioned Jeremy Reed, Cora, Murphy maybe going over there. That means they're grasping at apples, and even the talk of what Mike Lamb down in AAA and Ramon Martinez.
Well, the unfortunate thing is that if you go back to spring training, the guy who didn't make the ball club, who you figured was going to be the first call up if the Mets needed an extra first base outfielder type, would have been Nick Evans. But Evans has gotten off to the most horrendous of starts, to the point where they pulled him out of AAA, sent him down to extended spring training, and when Evans is ready to go, they're going to send him back to AA. He was hitting under 100.
Now, the thing about that, folks, is when you struggle, and 093 is struggling, and that's off the interstate in the negative direction.
Castro lifts one to right. Another chance for Diaz. Flips the glasses down and retreats. And he makes the play on the warning track. 2 out.
You know, usually, to finish my point, is you get sent down to AA. They sent young Nick Evans down to extended spring training. And that's some serious problems that he's having there. They want him to get in a situation where he can get a lot of BP before they send him down to AA. They want him to get into a situation where he can hit on some powder puff pitching, get some confidence back. He must really be messed up.
But here's the thing, Keith. How can that happen? We saw Nick all through spring training. I mean, for 6 weeks, he did nothing but hit. He hit for power. He used the whole field. He looked great. And then from the very start of the AAA season, he didn't hit a lick.
Sometimes I wonder, you know, Nick got a taste of the big leagues last year and did well. And disappointment not making the ball club. He was one of the last guys cut. And not being able to fight through the disappointment. And maybe it has an effect. Now, this could be a lesson to him. That I don't know if it was because Nick was disappointed and downhearted that it affected his play. But with Delgado hurt, if he's down there hitting 250, he's up.
Yep. Church hits one to center field. Schaefer got a bad read on it. Now racing back, and he made the catch. Oh, wow. What a recovery by Jordan Schaefer.
Rogers. The Blue Jays were winning just 2-1 as they came to bat in the 4th inning, but then here come the base hits. Aaron Sebia, Thames, Davis, and who else? Jose Bautista with his double down the right field line. In case Aaron Sebia would have another shot. All told, the Blue Jays scored 7 runs on 5 hits and blew this game wide open.
And that all sets up JoJo Reyes for his first win in 29 starts, and all the fans here at Rogers Center well aware of what's at stake. And it's very appropriate that John Farrell has sent JoJo Reyes out for the ninth.
That 7-run inning, the highest of the season. A couple more runs the inning after that, 11-1. It has enabled him to be relaxed as Mike McCoy stays in the game. Takes over in right field for Jose Bautista. But it gives JoJo Reyes a chance to relax and finish it off.
And the crowd is behind them. Orlando Cabrera 1 for 3. Bounces it deep to third. Nix with a long throw. Tagged by Rivera. First out. Let's check in quickly with Jamie Campbell. Never would have guessed that after what we saw from Chicago to round up this 4-game series they just played here. First pitch strike. JoJo Reyes is feeling it now. Carlos Santana. Matt Keough, when he finally won a game after 28 consecutive starts, he pitched a complete game against the Milwaukee Brewers. He went 9 innings, gave up 5 hits and a single run. And in that game, Dwayne Murphy, the Blue Jays hitting coach, hit a 3-run home run in the 6th. Oakland won that game 6-1, but Keough finally won a game.
And his 28 games were all in one season. That year you were just talking about. That win came towards the end of the season. 28 straight times he went to the mound without winning.
2 balls and 2 strikes, 1 out here, top of the 9th. Another ground ball to third. Nix with a long throw in the dirt, not in time. Santana's aboard. Infield hit.
Santana gets down that line as the big hop, as Nix waits for it, unloads it across the diamond. He beats it out clearly. Even if that ball goes over on the fly, Santana looked like he was going to beat that one out, so it'll go as an infield hit. The 7th of the night for the Indians.
1 out. Matt Laporta is 0 for 3. This is popped up over near the Indians dugout. Aaron Sebia on the warning track gets there and makes the catch. June 13, 2008, when he was with the Atlanta Braves. That's the last time JoJo Reyes won. He is thrilled to be 1 out away from ending all the talk about the winless streak.
That was 8 innings, 5 hits. Just gave up the 1 earned run. And right now he can see the finish line. And it's a sprint.
Fans are reacting to this as if he's throwing a no-hitter. Little blooper, and that'll get down in right field. Austin Kearns, his first hit of the night.
He is up to 116 pitches. In that game we were talking about earlier against the Los Angeles Angels, he threw a season high 119. So this is nothing new right here. John Farrell wants him to finish this ball game.
Jack Hanahan, the third baseman. Strike 1. Starting pitchers poised to get into the celebration. 0-2. stays alive.
Blue Jays have had one complete game this year, and that was Ricky Romero's, but I think it was an 8-inning complete game that he threw on the road. They have not had a 9-inning complete game this year. This might be it right here.
One and two. Fans have been on their feet for the entire inning. Got him. What a way to end the ball game. JoJo Reyes has won 11-1, and the teammates are there to help him celebrate. JoJo Reyes with a complete game. 1 run on 8 hits, and he strikes out the last batter of the game to end it.
That is how you do it. You break it right there. A 9-inning complete game for JoJo Reyes. He gives up just the 1 earned run, the home run to Shelley Duncan. It took him 121 pitches, but he gets the job done.
Big smile and acknowledges the fan. What a good start to this series. Blue Jays win 11-1. JoJo Reyes the winner. Now stay tuned.
Majority of the Tiger hitters this afternoon. It's boded well. Good breaking ball, straight changeup. And the most noticeable thing has been the pace. Much quicker pace this afternoon. Positive results. And he's used his defense behind him as well.
And he's got the 5-run lead as we go to the 6th inning. Andy Dirks 0 for 2 in the ball game. He is hit into a fielder's choice and flied out. 0-1 delivery. Keep in mind that Reyes, when he was pitching earlier this season, had a big break from a start on July 14. Gets that one. 1 in the 22nd, then didn't have another start till his last outing on the 9th of August. Reyes trying to get back into starting condition. Tune into the Mid-Atlantic Sports Report Monday through Friday, 5:30. Latest news from around baseball with Tom Davis, Dave Johnson, and Phil Wood. Roundtable discussion, look-ins at Camden Yards. You can check it out tomorrow, 5:30 to 7, right here on Massive. One away. Here's Ordonez. He has grounded out a couple of times, once into a double play. And we put in the air to right center field. Marquez and Jones. 2 down. This is where Reyes really wants to bear down, because you get the feeling the Tigers have 1 foot on the bus.
And you also can remember back just to last night, you know, how quickly things can turn. So you just want to continue to do what you're doing, keep that pace up, throwing strikes.
Cabrera single. He is 1 for 2, hitting .320. And a strike on the foul ball. Reyes, 2 walks in the game and 3 strikeouts. He's put the ball in play, and the Orioles have fielded it behind him. 5-9 on the year, 10-24 lifetime. And another pitcher looking to make a mark here for the Orioles for the future. Fouled away. The offseason decisions for the Orioles regarding pitching is going to be most interesting. I mean, you have the young kids that you just kind of have to go with, because they are your future and your foundation. Despite the fact it hasn't worked this year. Arrieta getting that elbow taken care of. What do you do with Brad Bergeson? Is he a starter or reliever? Simone. Will he be with the ball club? Starter or reliever? Jeremy Guthrie, who has struggled with 5 and 16, but has gone out there and taking care of the innings. And he got him. So his fourth strikeout of the ball game in a 1-2-3 inning. That is the second 1-2-3 that he's had in the game, and he protects the Orioles' 6-1 lead.